Throughout the years, I've met a lot of people on Fortnite. I met them in creative, battle royale, party royale, imposters, so on and so forth. And for the most part, most of the people I've met are great people. They gave me advice to help me get wins, and some of them even taught me how to build. Overall, the Fortnite community is a very good one. They love to help each other out. It's like a little virtual world where people can bond over a fun, free-to-play game. But unfortunately, there's always a bad apple in the bunch. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Red Tech channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 worst type of players in Fortnite Battle Royale. I'm talking about the worst people in the game, like the worst of the worst, the lowest of the low. The person that legit nobody likes, nobody wants to talk to, and they're just overall annoying. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
City on my shoulder like a backpack. All these lames on my shoulder like a backpack. Bitch, my shoulder like a backpack. Say they want my pack, can I get the map?
Okay, so before I start this video, I just want to go ahead and say, if you did something like this before, or you do something like this, it doesn't exactly mean you're a bad person or anything like that. But this video is just meant to get rid of the toxicity that we constantly see in Fortnite. More like a little awareness video, if you will. Hopefully we could get rid of some of the toxicity we see and make Fortnite a better place for everyone to enjoy. So again, nothing against anybody, nothing against anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this video off with the OG wannabe. So those people who claim they played the game before anyone else did? Yeah, they do tend to get annoying from time to time, but you want to know what's worse? The liars. One time a friend of mine invited me into a lobby and there was another dude in there, and at first he seemed pretty chill, your average OG. He was wearing Black Knight, he was wearing the Black Knight shield and everything. He was doing take the L, etc, etc. And of course I complimented him. This was like back in season 4. I was like, oh cool, you're OG, that's nice. And the guy was like, oh yeah, I've been playing for a long time. But then this guy, for whatever reason, decided to try and lie to us. Alright, this was one of the worst lies I've ever heard. So basically he claimed he played the game before anybody else. And I was like, oh cool. At first I was like, oh, you played back in 2017, like season 2 or 3, that's cool. But no, the guy, oh my god. According to the guy, he used to play the game in the pre-alpha beta. What? What the fuck is a pre-alpha beta? I've never heard of that. So according to this clown, the pre-alpha beta was only given to those whose family members worked at Epic Games? Huh? Unfortunately, I've met a lot more liars as the days went by. Like, the amount of liars are just too many to count. Like, bro, who are you trying to impress here? Come on, dude. Unbelievable how some people could just lie to themselves like that. It's just sad. The noob. Alright, so noobs are despised in every game, or pretty much anywhere. Nobody wants a noob. Nobody wants to be a teacher while they're trying to play a game. Nobody wants a noob. Nobody wants to be a noob, and nobody wants to play with a noob, okay? Like yeah, I understand you're new at the game, but why did you skip the tutorial? Like, it's right there. You could have played it, dude. Why did you think it was a good idea to jump out of the bus when I clearly said we were gonna land somewhere else? Why did you steal my gun? Why do you keep destroying my builds? And why the f are you running towards the storm? Honestly, it's like having a headache as a person. And bonus points if it's like some 4-year-old with a Switch. And oh my goodness, I'm getting a headache just by talking about it. Like, I don't want to get angry in the game, but I'm sorry, bro. I am not your personal babysitter. Please go play the tutorial. Learn how the game is played, then you join a random squad. Don't just join a random squad and just to inconvenience people. Trust me, you're gonna have a bad time. The competitive. These people tend to be one of the worst when it comes to having fun. These people make Squidward look like the best character in SpongeBob. I swear, everything to them is a competition. Building, aim, damage, and everything else has to be 100% perfect in order for them to enjoy the game. You can't have one game without them trying to brag about how they could beat anybody to a 1v1. Oh, I could beat Booga and Ninja if I wanted to. I could even win the World Cup blindfolded. Okay, bro, then why are you here? Why aren't you at the World Cup? Why are you playing with me? Why are you in random squads? Oh, I just don't want to. Yeah, okay, sure, bro, whatever you say. They always have the urge to argue with anybody who doubts their skills. Like, they're unpleasant to play with and let alone stumble across, because the second you say hi to them, you'll be greeted with a party invite with them challenging you to a 1v1. Oh yeah, and bonus points if you're wearing an OG or a rare skin, because apparently that triggers their ego even further. And plus, to add insult to injury, even if you do win a 1v1, they always have some sort of excuse that's supposed to justify their loss. They're like, oh, I had lag, or oh, my controller, it needed to be charged, or the batteries weren't working right, or the input lag, or some random distraction that's supposed to justify the loss, or even worse, oh, I had to reload, or oh, you were spraying. Like, man, if you ever come across one of these players in the game, just mute them. Just mute them. The sweat. Okay, so the difference between the competitive and the sweat is that the sweats do tend to get overboard with everything. They overreact at the slightest things, and God forbid you're playing in a regular battle royale lobby, because most of the time it's like playing with the most paranoid person in the world. Bob the Builder shivers as these people build a 5-story hotel because they saw a scarecrow in the distance and they thought it was the squad. And whenever they go down, oh my god, it's like dropping a baby. It's like they whine and whine until you give them attention. But unlike a baby, these guys, they scream commands. I swear, they're like, do this, do that, revive me now, shoot this guy, go get that, use this shield, do this. Like, bro, you're the one who's dead. Let me do my job, okay? Let me try in saving you. And if you somehow don't win the 1v1, then get ready to get called every name in the book. I mean, these guys have zero chill. No matter what you do, these guys will figure out a way to insult you. And even if your squad gets a win, guess who's gonna brag about it? Yep, the sweat. Overall, these people are not pleasant to play around with, and God forbid you invite them to a 1v1. Man, these people could build faster than they blink, I swear, dude. I once got yelled at by one of these guys because I couldn't save him from the storm. Now, I did feel bad since I couldn't save him from the storm, so I went back into the storm, risking my life. I grabbed the reboot card, I went back into the circle looking for a reboot van, and then they proceeded to cuss me out, and then they backed out of the game. I was like, oh, okay. Sure, okay, honk honk, what a clown that was. Like, man, these people are not fun at all. But of course, none of these that I mentioned on the list are as bad as the next entry, and that is the Flexer. God, I hate these people. I really hate these people. Honestly, they're the worst of the worst. Like, these people tend to flex anything they have. Their skins, their emotes, their backblinks. At some point, I've heard some kid go grab their dog and be like, this is a purebred dog. Like, bro, what? Anything they get their hands on, they will flex it. I swear. Sometimes they wear skins that they actually enjoy. They're not rare or anything. They just, they like the look of it. But then they wear a galaxy backbling. Like, bro, are you serious? Like, why? It doesn't even go with the skin. Who are you trying to impress? Why are you wearing it? Why? Like, okay, cool, you own a skin. Are you that desperate for attention? Oh yeah, and their favorite emotes just so happens to be the rare ones, alright? They like Scenario. They like Take the L, Best Mates, The Worm. Like, if it's rare, they love it. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with liking rare things. It's only when you go up to someone and then be like, oh yeah, I have this. Oh, what do you have? Oh, what are you, a peasant? Like, they want to make sure everybody in the lobby knows they have the rarest skins in the game. Like, their ego. My goodness, I didn't even know you could get an ego with pixels on a screen. And I never understood this mentality of flexing because, like I always say, never flex because there's always a bigger fish. All right, now what this means is no matter how well you think you're doing, somebody out there is doing better than you. All right, and it's true. It's honestly true. Oh, you have Iconic? Well, guess what? Some other guy in the game has Pink Gold Trooper and Iconic. Like, you see, someone out there is going to be doing better than another person, so on and so forth. That's just why you shouldn't flex, I really hate these types of players because they're usually jerks to people. They think that just because they own a skin or an emote, they're better than somebody else. Which, come on, that's just sad. You'll typically find these people somewhere around Party Royale because they usually spend their life trying to flex their precious pixels to other people. Overall, it's just sad. Again, this video was not meant to start an argument or anything like that. It was just you know, it was meant to point out the worst types of players in Fortnite. Maybe we could raise awareness and whatnot. Do let me know if you guys have stumbled across any of these players. You know, maybe you have a story you guys want to share. I'd love to hear it in the comment section down below. Make sure to hit that like button as it does help out the channel. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. And if you want to further support the channel, make sure to use code REDTAC in the item shop, REDTAC. Thank you so much for watching. This is RedTac. Have a good one.